putih Jo.
Oh, hilang bakapnya. Oh,
Putih Jo.
As you know, as we say, it's only just come out. It's been cloudy so far, so it'll be very interesting to see if it does stay out, how the track temperature might rise throughout, and especially now that we have this extra little game with the different tyre compounds.
Do you think it's a gamble for Honda to do what they've done?
No, I don't think so, because it looks like they weren't getting an awful lot of extra pace with the extra hard tyres, so they may as well try and use that hard, maybe even run away a bit, you know, try and create a gap and then try and manage it. Obviously, towards the end of the race, it's going to be very hard to tell, but they are quality riders. They should be able to manage it. What's going to be more fascinating is that obviously the likes of Suzuki and Ducati have the same tyre.
So it's round 3 of the MotoGP World Championship. We're at the Termas de Rio Hondo circuit here in Argentina. Sun is beaming down. Rear tyre choice is very interesting indeed. Valentino Rossi leads that championship by a single point. Have they taken a big gamble, Marc Marquez and Cal Crutchlow, by going for the extra hard rear tyre and not taking, the hard rear tyre and not taking the extra hard option? We will find out in the next 25 laps. Good afternoon to you. I'm Nick Harris, sitting alongside me, Matt Bird. Down in pit lane, Dylan Gray.
5 riders on the extra hard. Rossi, Lorenzo Smith, Paul Espargaro and Scott Redding, the only one of the 4 Hondas to go for the extra hard tyre. Marquez and Crutchlow, they changed on the grid to the harder option.
Magnificent qualifying performance by Aleix Espargaro on the Suzuki. Marquez would try and break them up very early on because of his tyre choice.
Lorenzo, aggressive move up the inside of Cal Crutchlow at turn 5. Lorenzo up into 3rd place and rides around the outside of Espargaro at turn 6. Lorenzo leading the chase of Marc Marquez. We said it was a bad start for Iannone. He's been bumped back from 3rd to 6th.
Yeah, I think that Lorenzo realises as well that he's got to be careful. Pressure from Cal Crutchlow there on Andrea Dovizioso. Lorenzo knows that Marquez would try and get away, but Aleix Espargaro fights back once again, then runs it a little bit wide. So he comes down now into turn 11. Marquez is getting away at the front.
Lorenzo back underneath Espargaro at turn 11. Marquez already trying to make a break. 0.3 of a second up he was through the first 3 sectors. Espargaro again up the inside of Lorenzo. This is down at turn 13. Runs it a little bit wide. Lorenzo back into second. End of the first lap. Marquez leads. Lorenzo, Espargaro, Crutchlow, Dovizioso and Iannone is your top 6.
So Marquez just where he wanted to be with that tyre choice. He's opening up an advantage. 0.8 of a second already as they fight it out through turn 1, and they're fighting it out for 2nd place.
Valentino Rossi was started 8th. He's in 8th place at the end of the first lap. No big move from the 36-year-old at the moment. It's Marquez that leads on this 2nd lap. Marquez already a second clear of the field. Lorenzo leading from Aleix Espargaro. Cal Crutchlow now. Honda power against Suzuki. Crutchlow should win that race down to turn 5.
Here we go into turn 5, he certainly does. Espargaro doesn't want to let him through. Espargaro now round the outside, he's got pushed wide, Espargaro. So Crutchlow now moves up into 3rd place.
Espargaro really pushed out wide at turn 5. That gave Andrea Dovizioso the chance to move up into 4th place. Lorenzo still in 2nd. Crutchlow has moved up 1 place on the grid into 3rd now. Iannone having a look up the inside of Espargaro. Espargaro led the race on the first lap. He's already been dropped back down to 6th.
Yeah, he's been pushed back by the 2 factory Ducatis, by Crutchlow. Marquez still leads the way comfortably. Lorenzo's now got a bit of clear space to settle into some sort of rhythm. Great start by Crutchlow. Didn't make such a good start in Austin, but from the 2nd row of the grid, super start by the British rider. But Marquez won here last year. He's winning here. This race may be decided in the last 5 laps.
Crutchlow just had a lunge up the inside of Lorenzo at turn 13. Was he able to make it stick? Crutchlow now. Crossline he was. Marquez leads the way, but Cal Crutchlow has taken over 2nd place from Jorge Lorenzo. Lorenzo now under attack from Dovizioso. At the first corner, Lorenzo loses another place.
Yeah, Lorenzo 4th place, and he's coming under pressure, enormous pressure from Andrea Iannone. New record from Marc Marquez. He knew what he had to do, and he has done it from pole position.
Interesting, all those riders around Jorge Lorenzo got the softer tyre than the Spaniard is currently running. Lorenzo,
AGRA
the only
pelik.
one at the moment inside the top six
AGRA rupanya.
that's got the extra
Dion.
tyre on.
Dion.
Marquez making a big break at the front, already 1.6 seconds clear of Cal Crutchlow as Valentino Rossi makes a move up the inside of Aleix Espargaro at turn 5. Espargaro now
Sengaja
back
dia tu biar
down
seru.
in 7th place.
Yeah, dropping back through the field.
Yeah.
There is Valentino Rossi. He has, you can see from the band on his tyre, gone from that
Nggak ada
extra
obet.
hard
AGRA
rear
rupanya ini
tyre choice.
AGRA.
One would think
Dion.
Yamaha are hoping it will be an advantage in the latter stages of the race.
Dion.
Marquez from Cal Crutchlow on his first competitive ride here at the Termaster Rio Hondo circuit, doing a great job in 2nd place. Crutchlow looking for his first podium finish. It's the Motul and Aragon race. Last September he was on board the Ducati, but Marc Marquez,
Dion, AGRA,
he was at the
DENZO
start of this
PUTIH.
third lap. He stretched that lead out now to almost 2 seconds over Crutchlow, coming under pressure from the Ducati GP15s of Dovizioso and Iannone.
Could be up to 2 seconds when they cross the line, and there's still be 22 laps to go. Here is Crutchlow.
Wheel done.
Gap now is 1.955, almost 2 seconds. Crutchlow, Dovizioso,
Iya,
Iannone,
nanti kan.
Lorenzo.
Sekarang